Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Messages from your specific person. What is it that they wish to say to you? We're going to find out. Calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers. And so it is. Power of number 6, number 7, and number 3. Okay, so going to the number 16. Some of you Scorpios could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer born in the month of June. Others of you may be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo born in the month of July. You could also be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries born in the month of March. Another group of you may be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius born in the month of January. Strong Scorpio and Aries energy coming in through the number 16, Aquarius energy through the number 17, more Scorpio energy through the number 13. Also picking up on Gemini and Virgo coming in through the number 1. We could see the Magician card kick in, possibly the Empress, the Lovers, the Chariot, the Death card, Tower card, and or possibly the Star card. You could have been born in 1961, 1963, 1966, 1967, 1971, 1973, and or possibly 1976. So let's see what's going on with your specific person, whether you have been in no contact or if this has been breadcrumb communication. How may they be thinking and or possibly feeling about you, whether or not they are dealing with that third party or not. So trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective message, please? From Scorpio's person unto them, show me what's up. Something about the truth, or they're getting some kind of mental clarity about the connection between you and them. Okay, so something here about victory and success. You may also be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini more specifically. Well, it appears you're coming in right now, male or female, you're coming in as the Queen of Swords. Right now, you may have your heart in that little lockbox right now, Scorpio, trying to seek that wisdom, clarity, where your life is going. Or you literally could be changing or turning your back on this specific person. Or they feel like they want to bring you some truth, but they don't know if you're going to receive them or receive what they have to say to you. They've been exceptionally imbalanced without your energy around them, or their environment has been, shall we say, juggling apples and oranges. You might be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Some of you do not want your peace disrupted by this person. But they are definitely wanting to speak some kind of truth to you. All right, let's see here. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. So very soon, they're coming forward with clarity and truth. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So they have every intention. I feel like this is another round of whether it's the divine masculine you're waiting for or the divine feminine you're waiting for. They have these strong intentions to reach out. I think they're a little bit nervous because, again, they don't know if you're going to respond to their text message, email, DM. I think they're trying to collect their thoughts, but listen, their feelings for you are real. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So they're thinking about the passion. They're thinking about that connectedness. I almost feel like they're getting a little lost in some kind of like fantasy energy about you, Scorpio. They want to work on this partnership so that there's no more imbalance. This person may have learned their lessons by now. Work on your partnership. It's not like you didn't try to effectively communicate with them or say, hey, let's work this out. Let's talk things out. They weren't ready at that time to listen to what you had to say, Scorpio. I miss our conversations and the sound of your voice. You're not out of their energy. They have not let go of you, Scorpio. Feel like they're heavily reminiscing about the past. You may end up telling them, you know what, I've moved on with my life. Some of you guys are going to be in this position to tell them and say, look, I don't know if I have those same exact feelings for you. Some of you guys do, okay? But not all of you. I think this person, in some cases, for a small group of you guys, that this person really irritated you. Like you got very upset, you know? And sometimes when we're in that feeling upset energy, like, why couldn't this person just get it right the first time? Why do we have to keep going through this? It's just a lot of emotions coming to the surface. And of course, naturally, like this week, today is Thursday, January 16th of 2025. So, you know, we've been in this full moon in the sign of Cancer. So, you know, you yourself right now, Scorpio, could be very much lost in your thoughts about, you know, what is this person feeling? Are they going to step up to the plate? Yes, they will. Got an ace. It's a new beginning. And because it's an ace, they may also be stepping up during the time frame of Aquarius season to express some more truth to you. They may even want to say to you, I was selfish and immature. Please forgive me. So they're wanting some kind of forgiveness in order for you guys to find a way to reconcile. Let's go into the Moonology Oracle card deck here. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. Okay, so basically I'm going off of the adjustments need to be made. Their attitude, their character, their behavior. And this is, I also feel, about boundaries. So, reading an excerpt from this, just one moment. Adjustments are required, the third quarter moon. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity and you need to let go of this. Okay. So in that statement alone, Scorpio, it's like, I get it. It's hard to let the past go when we've experienced watching this person's actions, right? And how they've treated us. And I think you and you alone will decide like whether or not you will in fact give this person another chance somehow, some way in this cosmic universe in order for them to prove themselves. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a quote unquote crisis right now. Maybe you do feel it's still a love crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. So when they come forward and they say, I've changed, and you have to ask them and be like, okay, well, what are you going to do differently this time? Because I've heard the same story over and over again. And from my perspective, it gets very frustrating. It gets very frustrating to keep hearing you say that you're going to change and you're going to be this and you're making these promises. Why do you feel you keep failing? Why do you feel that you can't just do what you say you're going to do? What stops you? Is it, are you going through a mental health thing? Is it ADHD? Is it how many distractions? We have to ask questions. We have to ask questions because they have to come to you with a realistic response. If they tell you, well, I don't know why I keep doing that, and say that's not an answer, because it keeps that person stuck, right? So the adjustments for you, Scorpio, is about where your mindset's going to be. And I say this all the time, it takes the same amount of energy to think negatively versus positively about the situation. You have to really examine where your emotional heart space is at. See, you could feel like, yes, I want this person, but your mind is saying something else. Once the mind and the heart come into alignment and you have that focused intention, you choose to be the change and the shift in your mindset, you may start to see this person's frequency a little bit at a time get better and better and better, but also being patient with the process. Attuned to the moon. I am reevaluating the situation, or your life may be out of balance and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Okay, the approach. Imbalanced, getting balanced. Getting balance with your mental headspace and heart space, but this person also needs to do that too. Okay. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward. That's what, again, asking questions. What is it about this time that I can honestly trust you? What are you going to do in order to make me trust you? What's your plan? Right? So the teaching from this card is, at the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now at half moon. That's when, you may experience this during a third quarter moon phase. It's not saying exactly which one, but you can go online onto Google and look up moon phases. Okay. So, and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at the new moon time frame. It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. So releasing basically the drama, releasing the past. I get it, very difficult, but this is where you have the power to realize and recognize you have the power to change your thoughts about the situation. So basically, as the outsider looking in, I do not give you guys permission to stay in negative thinking. You guys do not have my permission to stay in negative thinking about your specific person. So choose today to become the greatest version of you. Choose today how you want to feel about your person, because if you're going back and forth, you guys, this is the reason why we get wishy-washy answers, because sometimes it's just the fear. It's the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of, maybe feeling like we're not going to get what we want, or that we're not going to be blessed, or we're not going to be rewarded. Listen, we can't get anywhere when we have that mindset, right? We have to do everything in our power to practice the habit of mindfulness. Doesn't matter what situation you're in or with this person, but there is something here about truth. Releasing the negative attachments, releasing the negative drama, standing and holding your ground until they come forward. In the meantime, you keep pushing forward. You keep looking into the future, because the future is today. The changes and the thoughts that you go through today will affect you come tomorrow and the next 3 days out and the next week and the month and 3 months, 6 months, a year from now, 5 years, 10 years. Right here, right now is your power time, and how you want to feel about this person, because they do want to admit that they were selfish and immature. So, my awesome and amazing Scorpios, if you love this content, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, take care.